you for tuning into the Sistas Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Dannie M.
Hi, I'm your co-host, Aisya Kaur. Thank you for tuning in.
Today we have very special guest, Miss Archie. And for a lot of people who may not know who she is, she's been kind of trailblazing these Facebook groups. Like she's on fire. A lot of people may not know who she is, but she creates short videos, promotionary videos for your business. And so without further ado, Archie, please let everybody know who you are and where you're from.
First of all, thank you so much for having me in the show. I truly appreciate it. I'm Archie Kaur, born and brought up in India. Currently, I'm a student pursuing my graduation, and at the same time, I'm working for my brand, View Books.
Nice.
That's
Could you tell us what are you going to school for? That's awesome.
For my graduation, for commerce.
Nice.
Oh, for e-commerce?
For commerce, not e-commerce. There's a different thing.
What's the difference between the two?
Marketing. Basically, it's marketing. Commerce is marketing.
I can totally see Archie doing that
marketing and finance.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense too, because you create these promotionary videos for people. And so for people who don't know, Archie created my first short video for a female minority report, and I was blown away. It was very touching. It pretty much illustrated exactly what I wanted the audience to perceive my book as. So thank you, Archie, for that.
Thank you so much.
And she's also created the short video for my book, The Pressures of Becoming a Diamond. And I was in tears. She did a phenomenal job. And I'm so grateful. Thank you, Archie.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what inspired you to get into this commerce field?
First, I started working as an intern with a company. Even they provided services for authors. Okay, so the difference was that they provided reviews on Amazon and Goodreads. So when I connected with authors and communicated this idea to them, many weren't fond of it. Of course, it doesn't feel authentic, and paid reviews do not do justice to the book. So I used to get many negative comments, and so I thought of giving up on that. Then my sister and I have a twin sister. We started upon this venture of View Books, wherein we work for authors and service providers and create trailers for them.
Absolutely phenomenal. I'm so glad you did not give up on it.
Yes, seriously. A lot of times when we hit bumps in the road, it's so easy for us just to put it down and just stop every time we fail. But a lot of people who are extremely successful today are people who have failed so many different times, they can't count. So kudos to you for keep going. You have to keep going every time. Also, to that point, I want to know what has triggered your creativity? Like what has inspired you to do the things that you do?
When I started working with authors, I really liked the way they talked and everything. They were very supportive. So I wanted to do something innovative in this field itself. So when I thought of starting something, my sister and I, we thought, no, we would do something in this field itself. So we came up with this idea. And also because everything is getting very digitalized. So we thought even authors need some sort of digital promotion to promote their books better. And it was during the pandemic time. Everybody was glued to their phones, watching something or the other. So we thought bringing a trailer at that time would work well.
Yes, it did. It worked extremely well for me. I'm very grateful. I mean, seriously, when we saw, and I'm pretty sure you can see the reaction in a lot of author groups on Facebook. As soon as you posted, hey, I do videos. Anybody need a promotionary video? And it's like a flood, like, everybody's like attacking you, like hopping in your inbox. Does that overwhelm you sometimes when that happens?
Yes, it does. Of course, I did not expect it to go out so well. When I started, we thought yes, but now it's going out very well. We have over 200 satisfied customers in 3 months. I never thought it would go that much, so I'm very happy with that.
Congratulations. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. So how do you feel, and I want to ask you, what's your idea on working with Sistas Talk? Would you like to become a member of our group?
Yes,
and work together as
I would love
entrepreneurs?
I would love to.
Awesome. And we want to welcome you on board because I really do admire your work, and I love the fact that you're doing something in ways of giving back to people who really need your service, even though they're paying for it. Honestly, you're doing us a real favor, a real service, and we appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
So how long do you have left for school?
Sorry?
How long do you have left for school? Do you have a couple more years? Are you almost done?
No, just in 6 months. I'll be done in 6 months
Oh, wow.
with my graduation.
Awesome.
Wow, guys, she's so young. Like, I can't wait to see where she is in the next decade. You're going to be rocking out.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully we still have contact with you by then because you're going to blow up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, it's okay. I'll hop in your inbox. So as guys that are watching this show, as you can see, we have three phenomenal women here. I'm so grateful to have Archie on the team with us today and forevermore, I hope, even after she blows up, because I really do admire what she's doing. I admire what she is doing and her sister as well. Of course, I admire Aisya as well. That's the reason why I asked her, hey, I would love for you to be my co-host. I'm just looking for amazing women. And if you're one of those amazing women that wants to be a part of a team or a group of dynamic women who are hardworking and we help each other, inbox me or email me at sisterscwt@gmail.com.
I'm super excited for everything here. Every person, everything that we're doing is amazing. Danielle, you have literally built a foundation to bridge gaps for women all over the world, literally. And so this is a phenomenal platform. And Archie, I swear, I mean, I don't know how my book sales would have done without your promo video. I really don't know. You're absolutely creative, artistic, like you can just do so much.
And the time is so like fast.
Yes.
And that's one thing I have to really compliment you on, because we may have talked like that day and maybe not even 2 days later, you had my video together. You asked me just for a few things and you just put all these amazing images and music together. And I didn't give you much, but you created so much with so little.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. So what are your next steps for life once school is done?
Maybe I'll be pursuing post-graduation. I will after this. I'll be pursuing post-graduation, and then let's see wherever life takes me. I'm not very sure of that at this moment.
No, that's good. You have a plan. You're working on your business. You're in school. So you already started. You're literally ahead of the game, because I know I was not working on a business when I was in school. I was literally going to school and maybe working a work study program.
Exactly. No money whatsoever.
None.
Speaking for myself, I'm just saying.
Yes. So you have the foundations. And so what I want to know is what other services you offer. Do you do any promo videos for any other industries or any other type of work?
Yes, currently we specialize in book trailers, but we also create trailers for businesses and in all genres, and we welcome work from all sectors. Like we also do marriage videos, wedding videos, and apart from videos, we do banner designing, poster designing, photo editing, and such services, basically in graphic design itself.
The entire package.
That is amazing.
I didn't even know that. That was a good question.
That's why I asked, like, wait a minute.
I'll be reaching out again, Archie.
Yeah,
I'll be popping in your inbox.
For sure. And so anyone who is looking for video promos for your business, for weddings, for for books, movies, you never know. Whatever, reach out to Archie, because she's going to hook you up, okay?
Within a reasonable time too.
Yes.
That turnaround time is amazing. Now,
Yeah.
have you come across some situations where it's been a very tight deadline for you? And if so, how have you managed to still provide the customer with the best quality and turnaround service?
Initially, I used to create the trailers on my own, but as I told you, I had no idea that it'll go this well. So then I have a friend who helps me in this. So when we get orders, we divide the work. Some he does, some I do. That way, we
Nice.
can still satisfy the customers within the specified time deadline.
Love it.
That is awesome. And it's always good to have a collaboration where you have someone you can trust that will give you the same quality that you're giving to your current clients. So that's absolutely amazing.
Definitely, definitely. So, okay, so this is supposed to be like a session where we just let you guys know who we are. There's going to be some changes, all good changes, phenomenal changes throughout the year. And so, one change already, we have Archie on the team. So, that's really amazing to me. And also, I just want you guys to know like who's doing what so that you can support each and every one of us. So you guys already know who I am. I'm the host, creator of Sistas Talk Podcast. When I thought of this idea, it was an extension of Sistas Talk LLC, which was created June of 2019. What we stand by is removing the stigma of counseling in our communities. So if there's any counselors or any businesses that deal with mental health awareness, please reach out to me. I'll reach back out to you. You can find me on Instagram. That's Instagram.com/sisters_talk. Or you can find me on Facebook. It's SISTASCWT. Let's link up. Let's heal these communities together. I'm a huge advocate of it. Also, going back to the podcast, it was an extension of Sistas Talk LLC because I wanted to educate the communities about small business, financial literacy, and just various opportunities that the community simply just doesn't know about. And so from this podcast has grown. I started out with Nikki. She's now the owner of Nikki's House of Cheesecake, Nikki's House of Cheesecakes. Let me correct myself. And she makes phenomenal cheesecakes. I personally like the pecan cheesecake, but it adds too many love handles. But hey, eat accordingly. She's amazing. She makes the bite-sized cheesecakes. Make sure you go like her page, follow her page on Facebook, Nikki's House of Cheesecakes. She was my co-host for the first almost 2 years of the podcast, and her business started picking up so much she had to dedicate more time to it. So shout out to Nikki, girl. Thank you, because you helped me get this off the road, and I don't even know how I can pay you back. But now you have Archie, so if you need some promo videos, holla at your girl. And now I have the beautiful Aisya Carol, who joined me in 2021. She's now the new co-host of Sistas Talk. And we've just been blazing this thing. And I just want to say special thank you to every guest, especially those celebrities that I've reached out to, and they have just welcomed me with open arms, both myself and Aisya Carol. And you guys have just shared so many gems of knowledge to our audience, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for participating and being a part of this, what I'm calling an educational experience that the community needs. So in addition to Sistas Talk LLC and the Sistas Talk Podcast, I am an author, as I mentioned earlier, author of Female Minority Report. This is a book that details my experience in corporate America as a Black woman. And it wasn't pretty, but I want to give you my harsh and unfiltered truths. And also I'll give you solutions on how to move forward in these very difficult and, moments where it catches you completely off guard, how you can just remain yourself with dignity, respect, and poise. So make sure you go grab a few copies. It's available on Amazon right now. Yeah, so I have another project that I finished at the end of 2020, and it is the short film Nella. And I want to personally thank each and every actor and actress that joined me in this project and in this movement. And so I don't want to give it away too much. Just make sure you go on YouTube, type in Nella, that's Nella, and check it out. It's a 30-minute short film. I plan to interview a lot of those actors and actresses. They don't know that yet, but they know it now if they're watching this show. I just really adore each and every one of these guys because they were spectacular. I don't know how I found this talent. It wasn't me, it was the universe, but they smashed it. And I'm so thankful. They really brought that screenplay that I wrote to life. So enough about me. I'm going to pass the mic over to Miss Aisya Carroll.
Hi, guys. So I'm Aisya Carroll. I am from Newark, New Jersey, and I am the CEO and founder of my business, Survivor Not by Chance. And so, with Survivor Not by Chance, I started off as a certified life coach. I'm also an advocate where I advocate for Black and Brown students in different communities that have disparities that are happening to them, especially in the school and the judicial system. I am also a diversity trainer, and so I help educate communities about unconscious bias and how unconscious bias affects the communities and affects the individuals. I educate individuals on trauma and how trauma affects our brains, our bodies, and our emotions, and how to release trauma so that we're not holding on to those traumas in our body and allowing it to basically disrupt our lives. I am a spiritual coach as well. So I have some clients where I coach them spiritually. I give them spiritual readings, and I help guide them along their paths, along their spiritual journeys. See what else I have a book.
I was like, don't forget you're an author.
My book is called The Pressures of Becoming a Diamond. And so I basically created this book to share my experiences growing up in the urban community in Newark, New Jersey, which is also known as Brick City. So I share my experiences about being homeless, being in foster care, and basically, not having any esteem. And I also show how I was able to overcome these challenges that were meant to keep me suppressed and keep me oppressed and down. And so I just like to be as positive as possible to uplift my community in any way that I can. And I'm grateful that I have the gifts and abilities that I do, because being a reader, I'm able to give information to people that they really don't know that they need it, especially when I don't know the person and I can just tell them the whole life. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and Sistas Talk has been phenomenal. I am so grateful to be on this platform with these amazing women doing amazing things, educating our communities, literally just helping build in the bridge to bridge the gap for everything that's happened that has caused damage and trauma, so we can feel better about our lives and ourselves. And the one last thing that I'm doing that I can think of anyway. So I am also the Chief Operating Officer for a app in development, and it's called So Act. And so basically this app is creating a platform for positive change. And I'm all about positive change. I'm all about helping our communities. And so this app is going to be something so special. It's coming out literally in a few months in the beta testing stage. So anyone who is interested in this beta testing stage, please let me know, send me a message, and I can give you all the details. So that's a lot in a nutshell.
That's good stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell people. Oh, I just received my relationship coach certificate. So that's big news. Just got it last weekend. So I'm super excited. So ladies, holla at your girl.
Yes,
Okay.
awesome.
You having real problems? Been there, done that. Okay. Marriage is not easy. We have problems in our marriage all the time. I get so tired of seeing people walking around trying to pretend their marriage is squeaky clean. That's not reality. Okay. My husband will tell you the same. He just got his certificate too. Shout out to my boo. But to be serious and honest, reach out to me if you have real issues. We can get you booked. Free 20-minute consultation. After that, we'll just set you up a plan and get you started on your road to love success. I'm tired of my female friends and ladies in general, these beautiful, intelligent women saying, I don't need this, I don't need that. And that's true, you don't, but it's nice to have, isn't it? So finding that right connection and that right energy frequency is what truly matters. Whether they're your boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, wife, it doesn't matter. But finding the right connections does matter, even in friendships. Any ships, you want to find that right balance. Okay, so shout out to me. Hop in my inbox. I'll get you right. And so, so I just wanted to share with you guys just how phenomenal these ladies are, and just also to share with you guys all the many projects that we're doing in honor of Women's History Month. There's so much happening in the month of March. These ladies, and not just us, there's so many dynamic women that I know, and I'm actually a part of their circles, and I'm just so honored. I remember a time in my life when I would feel so outcasted, felt like I didn't really have true friendships, didn't feel like I had real connections. And now I do. I don't doubt it at all. And these are outstanding connections. I couldn't have asked for anything more. So I'm thanking the universe. I'm thanking God. I'm thanking everyone who's ever prayed for me and for my success. I really do appreciate that. Keep praying for me. I'll keep praying for you. And Archie, I want to thank you again. You are such a you're just such positive energy. I don't even know how to really break that down. It's just that you're such a positive spirit, and you're so kind and so giving. And I'm so honored to have you as a member of the Sistas Talk Podcast. I'm so excited. So we look forward to doing great things together, doing some great business together. Again, guys, if you need any type of promotionary videos, any type of anything media, really, give me or Archie, hop in Archie's inbox. Let him know that, hey, I found out about you through Sistas Talk, and go from there.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm so grateful that because of this venture, I got to meet people like you. You guys have been nothing but so supportive. I truly appreciate this. Means a lot.
Absolutely. Let them know where they can find you, Archie.
They can. I have a website, viewbooks.net. They can contact me there. Apart from that, I have my social media handles like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They can contact me on my social pages as well.
I want to say something really quick.
Okay.
All right. So Dannie is now a relationship coach. Listen to me when I tell you, she gives the absolute best relationship advice. I don't have one just yet, but when I do have questions and I ask, and if you're in a relationship, do not wait until you have problems to go to get a life coach or counseling, because you prevent situations down the line when you actually work on your relationship continuously, opposed to waiting until you get into a jam. And now it's like, I gotta fix this at this moment in time. But if you reach out to Dannie, she can help set you up, have streams and things lined up for you. So that way, if you do get in the jam, you know exactly what to do.
Yes, that's so true. I'm telling you, one of the things I think gravitated my husband to me was the fact that I am very methodical. I plan out everything and I execute, right? And a lot of my friends know that. People who watch what I do, you see it. So relationships are the same way. You know, relationships are work. I mean, don't think that once he says, hey, will you marry me? And you say, I do, that is like, okay, everything else is smooth. No, sometimes that's when things get rocky, because now you guys are living together. You see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's kind of like, you know, that beautiful shell that you have. Every day he sees you, you have a makeup. And then guess what? At night, you throw that wig off if you wear wigs. You take that makeup off if you wear a lot of makeup, and he gets a chance to see, or she sees exactly what you look like. And so the same applies to who you are and your personality. You know, your moods change who you are, the perception of who you are to others. And so you have to think about that. It's just so many. We know the human mind and interaction and personalities are so complex. So it's really important, like I said earlier, to get the right frequencies and the right balance of energy when you're socializing yourself or committing yourself to dating someone, date the real person, really dig deep. It's like, I've heard people say that dating is like a job interview, and it really is. You really want to find out, push those trigger points, find out how angry will they get. Be careful though.
I
Okay?
was going to say, wait a minute.
Disclaimer.
Don't
But
push it
you
too
want to
fast.
see the real person for who they are. You want to check out and see, is this person a cheater? Are they a serial cheater? There's a difference. Does this person have deep rooted insecurities? I'm just throwing some things out there, a lot of red flags that we miss all the time because we're looking for that perfect person, and we're just quickly accepting the representative, and we're not allowing ourselves the time anymore, especially in 2021. I mean, I've watched people date, and it's like you find someone day one and the relationship's over by day 3. So we really have to pipe down, people, relax, get to know the person that you're dealing with, get to know yourself first. A lot of the issues arise because we don't know who we are, and sometimes it takes a while for us to figure that out because we're always evolving, we're always changing, and that's fine. But just know where you are in that moment. That's what I mean. So, and that takes time. That's a process. So I won't get too deep and heavy on this show today, but just know that I'm here, judgment-free zone over here. I don't judge, and obviously your information is confidential, and we'll get you going. So no worries there. Just know that I don't want to hear anybody bashing either or sex of the sexes, males or females. That we got to stop that. That's so counterproductive. That's not getting us anywhere. Love is the root to heal all. Okay, so whether you want to accept it or not, it's the truth. So anyway, know that. I want to thank you again, Miss Archie, for spending some time with us tonight and allowing the audience to really get to know who you are. And again, welcome to Sistas Talk. We have some things to do. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to be a part.
Awesome. So when we see you guys next Sunday, we're going to have a collection of dynamic women in business. These are bosses. These are entrepreneurs. These are CEOs. Oh, man, it's going to be a good show. So definitely want to tune in on March 28th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live streaming on that day. So make sure you tell a friend, like, share, and comment, of course. We'll be streaming on Facebook and YouTube, so you don't want to miss that. We'll see you next Sunday, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the Sistas Talk Podcast. Till next time.
Night.
Bye, guys.